All right, guys, welcome to another edition of a live stream with AMA. So, what to do? Crypto is crashing. Run and hide. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. I'll see you on the next one. That was a quick one, huh? Done. Out of here. Easy, easy peasy. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here. We got Magic Lucky. What is your closest big city? That Edmonton or Calgary? I'm right in the middle of them both, actually. So it's about the same distance to go to Calgary or Edmonton. So I usually go to Edmonton when it comes to Best Buy drops and whatnot. But yeah, I could go either directions. It takes about the same amount of time. Let's do a quick roll call here. Actually, let's not do that yet. We got to spin our intro, don't we? Well, hold on. I got to find the right button here. All right, hit the button. Boom. Welcome to the Rabid Mining channel. All right, nice. We did it. I hit it. The right button. Everything is good. All looking almighty. Let's do a roll call. Who's all here today? Depending where you are, it could be afternoon, it could be morning, or it could just be straight up noontime. For me, it's slightly before noon, about 11 a.m. my time. So again, depending on your time zone, that's what we're looking at. So what do we got here? We got Fudweiser. What's going on? Be careful not to spread the FUD. You know what? That's what we're all about today. It's all about the FUD. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Buffalo and Stingy 38. Thank you for the 20 knock. I can't wait to see some Canadian cereal boxes. Well, guess what, buddy? You are in luck because I got 3 boxes of cereal sitting beside me. My camera is set up and we're ready to roll later on here. Dave Collins, welcome. Magic Lucky, Kiss Rux, Enigma, The Mag, Dave Collins, Ogre, MGTOW, TechMad TV, what's going on? Just a Miner, Keith Betts, Just a Miner, Keith Betts again. Oh, same old, everyone chatting away like crazy. What is going on? Dave Collins says someone just got a 35.5K order filled. Yeah, that sucks. We're still on the way down, guys. We're still on the way down. Don't be filling orders. I'm just kidding. Not financial advice. Do what you want to do. Dave Collins, TechMad, Just a Miner. It's everyone. All the oh, there we got King Mining. We got a new name in there. We got MC happening. We got Grayson Sanner. What else we got? We got Alexis Reed. Am I missing anyone? I'm probably missing somebody. Radar Pixel. What's going on? Are you trying it out? Accidentally hits the report button. Thanks a lot. I probably won't be here tomorrow now. It's all your fault. I'm just kidding. We'll see what happens there, though. Dakota Miner, PB Comp Geek, and what is this? Svetlin Radkov. Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I totally butchered that. I know. White Arctic Walker. What's going on? T Nozzles. Bill B. Oh my gosh, chat just shot. So I don't know where I'm at now. Malcolm Eastbag, thank you very much for showing up and for being a valuable member. All you members out there, who's all out there? We got MC, we got Fudweiser, obviously, we got Stingy, we got all these guys. Oh yeah, I see his happy faces. He's there. He is there. Golden Wolf, Fully Electric. All right, guys. Okay. So many. Oh, I gotta check the other platform. Do we got anyone here? Mano Drizzle, what's going on over there, buddy? What's happening? I see you over there as well. Nice. So you know what? I do have that link up there. Be sure to subscribe to all those channels. If my gaming channel does hit a little over, 1,000 subscribers, we got 80 more subscribers to go. If we do hit that mark here, then I will be probably giving away some more Raptorium Smart Node to you guys out there. So keep that in mind. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and follow button on those other ones there. Mr. Seven Lover, I thank you for loving the channel. I'm sorry I cannot pronounce names very well. But thank you very much for showing up. Blue Griffin Group, guess no one loves us. What's going on? What are you talking about, Blue Griffin Group? No one loves you where? We all love you. We love you everywhere. What are you talking about? I don't know what's going on. Hit the like button. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. How many viewers do we got? What's going on? We got 143 viewers, guys. 41 likes. Come on. Smash that like button. What's going on? Simple little click. Boom. The one that goes up, not the one that goes down. I'm good, Martin Johnson. So what's going on here? We got crypto mining happening, obviously. It's a mining channel. It's a crypto channel. It's kind of a tech channel, a little bit, not really. But yeah, crypto is going down. There's not much more to say about it. What do you guys think it's actually going to hit? Are we still going to be going down? Are we moving into the transition of a crypto winter? Or do you think we're just going to bounce back up here in a couple weeks to a month? You know what? We still don't really know. Anything could happen at this point, but my honest opinion, I think we are potentially heading into a winter. Now, not because, the prices are down so much, more because history does tend to repeat itself. Now, if you've been in the past live streams, watch, bunch of my videos, then you do know what I'm talking about. History repeats itself. Everything always happens, and the marks are still there. Every 4 years, we know Bitcoin halves. We know crypto does its thing. We got 2013 moving into 2014. It came down. Obviously, that one really wasn't noticeable, but it was the first time Bitcoin really started seeing some adoption into the world and more use cases. And then all of a sudden, we hit that crypto winter. It's just a small spike, nothing to what we saw in 2017 when the roar really started happening. And then we hit December, we started crashing, coming into January, where we are right now in 2022. But that's 2018. We move into a crypto winter, and from the all-time high down to the lowest peak, which came from the start of the drop to the lowest peak was about 2 months after it started to drop, was about an 85% drop from the all-time high. So keep that in mind. Looks like about March, April was the low point after that in 2018 of 2017. And here we are yet again, 4 years later, same time frame, same everything, moving into a crypto winter. Now, a lot of people say, we got the inflation, we got this, there's a whole bunch of other factors that could play into it. But the bottom line is, I think, just history just repeats itself. A lot of stuff is happening in the world, but, straight up history repeating itself, 4-year cycles, Bitcoin, everything does its peaks and it comes back down. And then we slide into that winter. So I just pretty much say you can look at, any type of governments doing this, regulations, whatever. I just go with the old-fashioned history repeating itself theory, and we're moving into a winter. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen. This is obviously not financial advice, but what are my predictions myself looking at this? As a Canadian, I always look at the Canadian prices, and Bitcoin hit a high of about $80,000 Canadian. So if I was to take, the same assumptions, it could be, 20% less, 10% less, up or down. But moving forward in about March, April, maybe it'll take a little longer, maybe it'll be a little sooner, we could potentially see Bitcoin drop down to the 13,000 Canadian mark. That's insane. That's a lot, but that's exactly what happened in the past. And things are looking exactly the same pretty much. So it could happen. It might not happen. I have no idea. I just, obviously do your own research. This is not financial advice, but that's just the way things are currently looking in my perspective. Now, I'm not a trader. I don't know how to really read charts. I do have a chart here we're going to go through. Maybe you guys can show me how to run that because I don't really know. But, that's just the way it is. Let's take a look at some Ethereum blocks here, though. We're on the blockchain here. We're going to have a look, see what this is looking like right now. So gas fees are high, we all know. But the block rewards are back down. Oh, there's one 4.3 there. That's a nice one. Who hit that? Easel Pool 3. It's Easel me. If you're mining some ZIL on Easel Pool, you hit a nice block right there. Network hash rate. What are you looking like today? 979 terahash. We're still, hash rate on Ethereum is not coming down. I don't know if we're going to see much of a dump of hash rate coming off Ethereum because, again, if the move of proof of stake continuously goes, is in their time frame of happening June or July, people are just going to keep mining Ethereum as long as possible to get as much as they possibly can. So, maybe a little different winter in terms of before where we saw a lot of hash rate, people selling all their rigs. Well, there's a lot of people selling rigs still, but when it comes to mining farms and stuff like that, they got cheap power and you can't really compete with them as a residential miner. So, obviously they're mining Ethereum full bore as long as they can, and we may not see the drop that we've seen previously in other years in terms of this. But yeah, hash rate is still high, difficulty is still high, GPU mining profitability, like what's 83070s looking like right now? Currently on Ethereum, we are down to $14.15 after power, $16.64 before power with 83070s. And that's quite interesting. I've been doing a CPU mining test, and yesterday in 24-hour period on all my CPUs, I have 11 CPUs rolling, 8 3900Xs, 2 3950Xs, and my one 5950X, my workstation is part-time. It's off, obviously, when I'm playing games, streaming, or, making a video or something. But yesterday alone on Monero Ocean, those CPUs made me $15. So yeah, CPU mining profitability is still looking really good. While we're starting to see these GPU mining profitabilities slowly start to tank. So quite interesting what's going on there. Let's go to the live chat, see what you guys are talking about. You know what? before we do that, let's show Stingy his cereal. Huh? Come on, Stingy. This is for you. We're going to show you your cereal. Here we go. Boom. Camera. You guys see this? Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. See, there's the screen. There's all you guys out there. Check you guys. You want to see you guys' talk? Who's that? Magic Lucky. You are live. You are live, Magic Lucky, right there. All right. So, honeycomb, number one, box number one of cereal. And if you're just tuning in, you have no idea what's going on. You thought this was a mining channel or something, and we're looking at boxes of cereal. That's all right. Still, hit that subscribe button, guys. But no, Stingy, he's from where are you from? Norwegian. Yeah, I think that's Norwegian. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he wants to see Canadian stuff in the past little while. We've gone through chocolate bars. We've gone through, I can't even remember what they were. But now we're on to cereal. He wants to see cereal. So I'm showing him cereal. So this is honeycomb. Check it out. I love this stuff. This stuff is really, really good. This is honeycomb cereal right here. That is Rice Krispies. We got some Kellogg's Rice Krispies right here. See, this is Christmas edition still. We still got Christmas edition Rice Krispies. It's all colored, fancy for Christmas. So we still got a little bit of Christmas edition Rice Krispies happening here. And then we got, these are also really good. We got the mini wheats, Kellogg's mini wheats. Now it's upside down because I guess we opened the bottom here in Canada instead of opening the top, but that's just the way we roll. Just kidding. But yeah, this is mini wheats right here, Kellogg's. These are really good. It's just like shredded wheat if you're used to shredded wheat, but it's, mini versions and they're frosted. So frosted mini wheats, awesome. I love these ones too. So Stingy, I hope you love this. Stuff's awesome. Cereal. And then we got a CPU mining rig right there. We got some extra RAM, we got a mouse here. And a towel and my glass of water, and we got some coins here. These are courtesy thanks to Fudweiser. He sent me these coins. Whoa, we got Dogecoin here. We got some Litecoin happening. What do we got here? Which one's that? Oh, I don't know what that one is. What is that one? Oh, that's the big boy himself. That's the Bitcoin right there. This is the kingpin right there. You do not mess with the B. All right, you guys understand that? You don't mess with the B. What I mean by that is, you know what? That reverts me into some other theories here where I saw you guys talk in the live chat earlier. You know what? Ethereum can do the best implementation. It can upgrade its network 2.0. Everyone's talking about it's going to boom, explode. But if Bitcoin's going down, guys, Ethereum's going along underneath it and faster. So Ethereum's not going to do nothing unless obviously Bitcoin is going up along with all the other coins as well. So keep that in mind. Bitcoin is the main crypto market. You could be looking into the research, but if you really want to know if something's going to go up or down, you're really going to have to see what is Bitcoin doing. So before you even understand, like you want to invest in the Ethereum because it may go higher, this or that, is Bitcoin going to go up or is Bitcoin going to go down? It should be the first thing you look at in terms of, what the market's doing before you even look into other coins itself. That's just my opinion, but not financial advice again. Stingy 38 knock. Thank you for the 50 knock again. Thanks again. I love seeing Canadian things. Yes, I'm from Norway. Okay, Norway. That's what it is. All right. Norway. All right. Right on. But thank you for showing up. Okay, I got a bunch of ats here. Let's see what's going on. I'm going through all the chats. We got a first time chat from viewer. What do we got here? Kexa. Oh, I cannot pronounce that. 06. See, nice little dog symbol there. So thank you very much for showing up here. We see Fudweisers over here also live everywhere. Woohoo. Yes, we are. All right. So now we're going back to the chat on this side. What? No Captain Crunch? No, I haven't had Captain Crunch for a long time. Sorry. Cereal mining channel. Yeah, let's start mining with cereal. You see that one video where I said, maybe we'll start mining with our keyboards. We'll start mining with our remote control for our TV. And now we're going to do some cereal mining. Just hook up some wires to a lemon or something. That's like efficient power. A lemon. We're not burning power too much. It's, renewable, natural. Do you have a HiveOS setting for GTX 1080 Ti? I'm playing with core mem settings, but only getting 37 megahash at 140 watts. Some say I should be able to get 50 megahash. Help if you can. First off, fully electric. No, I do not have that GPU. And the second, I believe the 1080 Ti does require, it's that F enlargement pill. Am I correct on that? The enlargement pill. Now, I never use that enlargement pill myself because I've never had any of those GPUs to mess around with myself. But I do believe you have to engage the Ethereum enlargement pool or pill for that to actually engage what its full potential. And I see you asked the question twice. If you follow BBT, he has been talking about mining farms contacting him to sell their farms. Oh, really? Are you serious? They're trying to sell out their farms now? That's actually big news. If mining farms are trying to contact BBT to sell off their stuff, that's insane. That's insane. I wonder what the mining farms are. It depends who you are, because I know like massive ones, like say Hut 8, for example, they own their own power plant. You know, I don't think power is an option at that point. You're, you know, a thing. So they have their own power plants. You know, other people are rolling into Alberta as well as Texas. They're burning up where oil companies are flaring gas. They're actually using, instead of flaring the gas, they're routing that into generators to burn the flared gas instead of flaring. They're burning it to mine Bitcoin and everything as well. So, you know, depending how they're getting their power, I believe the big mining farms that are doing things like this are not selling any hardware. But again, that's just me. Also, my personal opinion, mining in a crypto winter is more profitable than mining in a bull run. I know you're probably like, whoa, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Bull run, you know, fiat, you're making $60 a day, $100 a day, $200 a day, depending what you're doing. Yeah, you are. But your yield is a lot lower because all the difficulty and hash rates across the networks, because everyone else is mining at that time because the fiat value is high. Now, if you can afford to pay for power and everything, or you got solar or something in a winter, you're going to be yielding a lot more coins than if you were mining in a bull run, because, you know, there's all those people are looking at that. Oh, the fiat value is down. It's not worth it anymore. I'm losing money, blah, blah, yada, yada. And they sell off all their rigs or GPUs. So this is like a win-win situation for people that really want to stay mining crypto, and they're all for it, like myself and, you know, a lot of you guys out there as well. So what happens here is people are going to start selling off all their hardware. Obviously, the prices are still high, but once that demand, the supply is increasing over that demand, those prices in the used market will start coming down until it, you know, eventually it's really, really cheap. And then once it does hit that point, miners are going to still be picking up this hardware for a lot cheaper. And then all these hash rate is off, so the difficulty is lower. So now you're going to be mining a lot more coins per day, even though it's not worth very much. You're going to be getting a lot more coins per day. And then say 2024, 2025 is when the next bull run, huge one may hit. Then, you know, everything you're mining right now in the winter is really going to add up in the future. Just like everyone's saying, you know what? Buy now, buy now, buy now. Same principle applies. Mine now, mine now, mine now, because later on it's going to pay off a lot more than if you start mining in a bull run like a lot of people. That's when, you know, a lot of the new miners come, because there's a lot of talk about it, but all the hash rates are picking up, all the hardware prices are going through the roof, and, you know, you're getting less coins per day. Another prime example, what was it, last summer? No, 2 summers ago, 380 mega hash mining Ethereum was mining 1.2 Ethereum per month. That's 12 RX 580 GPUs, 380 mega hash, 1.2 Ethereum per month. Now, over 1 gigahash, so slightly over 1 gigahash of what I have right now, I'm not even getting half of an Ethereum per month mining it. So yeah, that's where the difficulty comes into play. Ethereum is only worth $300-400 and not much people talking about it, but your yields were times 10. No, not quite times 10. They're about times 3 of what they are now. Actually, they're maybe they are about times 8 or 10, because that was 380 mega hash. Now we're talking about 1 gigahash. So yeah, your yields are way more in a winter than they are. But again, you know, because, you know, a lot more people are relaying this information, like myself telling you guys, there may be less people coming off the network because of it, because people are getting smarter about it again. So there's a lot of factors that do come into play, but there is going to be a lot of hash rate that is leaving. So hopefully that kind of makes sense to you guys. I'm scrolling down here. What's going on in the live chat? Whoa, everything just jumped. I don't know what's going on here. Power is free here. Red Putz, you got free power. You're never going to stop. So congrats to you. Nice. I wish I had free power. Crypto is our freedom. Yeah. Due to your inspiration, I have just purchased 2 Ryzen 7 3800s and plan to purchase a few 3900Xs. What coins would you suggest starting mining for profit? My go-to coins right now for CPU mining, it's funny because I posted a post in Reddit the other day, and I said, you know, CPUs they're still fairly profitable and all this, and right away you just get hate mail. CPUs are not profitable. CPUs garbage. How can you make a profit? XMR, you can't do this. Everyone really, like the majority of people out there think XMR is the only coin you can mine. Now, a few reasons for this. One, there's a lot of people using NiceHash. The only coin that you can mine on your CPU and NiceHash is XMR. Unmineable is the same thing. The only coin you can mine on unmineable is XMR to get paid in these other things. So no, there's a lot of people out there that don't even realize that there are a lot of coins out there for CPUs other than XMR. And XMR is like the Bitcoin of CPU mining. It's got a massive amount of hash rate. You need a ton of hash power to do anything on XMR because it's just way up there. But it's the king of CPU mining coins potentially, but in profitability, it's very, very low. Now, moving forward, you know, there's Raptorium, there's Veruscoin, there's Haven, there's AVN, there's Monero Ocean, which is I'm testing this week, and oh my gosh, it is looking really good. Like I said, I'm testing Monero Ocean this year. I made $15 yesterday. As the price of XMR is actually going down, Raptorium prices and stuff hasn't really dropped. It went down a little bit I seen this morning, but I am mining a lot of XMR based on what I previously would be. So it's stacking up extra XMR, and somehow it's working out to be more than what I'd be getting directly mining something like Raptorium, for example. I went to mine Raptorium today. I was saying with all my rigs, $10 and something a day. I just did my calculations. I write down my numbers 10:30 every day, so half an hour before this live stream, and I was at $15. You know what? I'm gonna look at yesterday's profitabilities with you right now. So here we are. I'm just going to go to XMR price. Now remember, the full take of the video will be released when I'm done my testing, obviously. I'm just going to show you guys yesterday's stuff. So where's my full screen so you can see this? Gecko, where are you? Right there. Boom. Do we have a better viewing here? Okay, you can kind of see, this is a little better. So yesterday, in one day, I mined 0.302 622 XMR. Oh no, that's my total of the week so far. Never mind, that's $45. So that's in 4 days. Never mind, cancel that. My total is 0.1. I was like, wow, why does it look so high all of a sudden? Okay, 0.107713. All right, so it went, XMR came up a little bit. So $16.05 I made yesterday. Oh, it just dropped. $16.04 I made yesterday on my CPUs. Remember, that's 8 3900Xs, 2 3950Xs, and one part-time 5950X. Now, if I go to mineraptorium.com, and I think I hit a wrong key there, and it gave me, stay away. All right, here we go. If I go to mineraptorium.com, I'm going to put in one 5950X. I'm going to adjust my screen so you guys can see this. I'm going to put in 8 3900Xs. I'm going to put in 2 3950Xs. Scrolling down, $10.24, about 541 coins per day is what this is guessing I should get. So I'm upwards of $5 or $6 USD more mining on Monero Ocean currently, profit switching, bouncing around, getting more than I would. Now, what do I do at the end of this? Well, I did make that video and show you guys how to swap XMR into Raptorium for Raptorium smart nodes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm making more mining on Monero Ocean currently. We'll see what happens when the week is done and I do my test and I compare it to the previous weeks. When I did last week, I tested AVN and I tested Raptorium the past 2 weeks for a week straight. I'm going to test my numbers together. I'm going to pick a platform which performed the best. The hash rate and difficulty across AVN, Raptorium, everything seems fairly consistent, so I don't have to worry about less coins and stuff mined. So everything will be fairly close. So I'm going to figure out what does the best. Obviously, I will be releasing that video and letting you guys all know as well. But that's the platform I'm going to use. And if it ends up being Monero Ocean, I'm going to take my XMR. I'm going to swap that over to Raptorium, and then I'm going to implement that into the smart nodes, and I will end up with more Raptorium than if I was to mine it directly, because Raptorium smart nodes, seriously, 38-40% per year APY. Ethereum, 3%. No brainer. I'm going to be getting a lot more holding it in the node with Raptorium than I am going to be staking Ethereum or any of these other, majority of the other coins. So that's my plan. I'm not saying you guys do it. You guys do your own thing, do your own research, but this is kind of the direction I'm looking at currently, and the profitability on like Raptorium. Let's look at the Raptorium price right now. Raptorium price, like I'm not really noticing the price fall yet. It's still holding fairly strong. It was at 2 cents. We dropped 0.002 of a cent, so 7%. So it's coming down a bit. I think if Raptorium is going to drop, we are going to see that drop happen at the beginning of next month. Now, if you're not sure why that's going to happen, I'll explain it to you, obviously. So as we know, Raptorium smart nodes, a majority of it is held in the smart nodes. Now, if people are getting leery, they think something might crash or whatever, the end of the month, we may see people start to withdraw that Raptorium out of the smart nodes, and then they'll start selling it off. And then obviously the Raptorium price will go down. That's a good thing. I may wait and hold on to my XMR for that to happen. I'm going to wait a couple weeks. And then if it does go down, that's probably when I'm going to buy even more Raptorium to throw into my smart node. So I think if we are going to see a big drop come to Raptorium here, it'll happen in the first week or two of next month when people do withdraw out of the smart nodes due to all the crypto markets coming down in general. Because right now people can't really sell because the majority of it is in the smart nodes. So moving forward, quick wrap up here with Raptorium price. Beginning of next month, if people pull out of the smart nodes, we will start to see a price come down, and we may be able to get some more Raptorium and slam it into them smart nodes. So that's just something to eyeball moving into the forward here. Just kind of give you an idea of what I'm looking at personally myself. But, always not financial advice. You guys do what you guys want to do, but do your own research. So I don't know. That's just kind of my theory on all this stuff. AVN network hash rate 54 megahertz. Oh, did it drop? Oh, really? It went down now. So it was holding strong. Now it sounds like AVN is going down, which is good. Now I'm going to have to try it again. Oh my gosh. Constantly testing, guys. I'm never going to be able to just mine a straight coin. Oh well. Oh well. Do I think GPU mining will be profitable after proof of stake? My honest opinion, now I know a lot of people are saying, yes, keep mining, do this, yada yada. But my 100% honest opinion, and that's what you guys always get from me, like I'm not afraid to say, I don't think it's going to be profitable. I really do think GPU mining could potentially die after the end of Ethereum. Now, it's not going to die completely. Obviously, all those coins that run on the proof of work algorithms for GPUs, they got to maintain the network. But in terms of profitability, you're going to be making next to nothing, like 5 cents, 8 cents, 10 cents, negative $1, negative 2 cents on like 8x3080 rigs. It's going to happen. That's what it's going to look like. I'm dead serious. People don't believe me, but I really do think it's going to be very unprofitable once that merge initially happens. It also depends what's going on in the market. If we're hitting into a winter, we're going to have very low crypto prices coming into it, the transition of the merge, which is the end of proof of work on Ethereum. But into that, GPU mining is going to become very unprofitable. Even if we were in a bull run, GPU mining would become unprofitable at that point because of all the hash rate that's ready to flood in. A lot of these coins are going to see anywhere from 15 upwards of 35, 40 times the hash rate is going to be coming in across these coins. And that is calculating the hash rate already. So like we looked at 995 terahashes on the network. Let's just say 50% is ASIC. So that's 400 and some terahash coming in. That is GPUs. So that's already with calculations of all the hash rates. Then say, for example, Ravencoin, you got to drop it another 50%. So that's 200 and some terahash coming in for Ravencoin. And there's only 5 terahash currently on Ravencoin. So 200 divided by 5 right there is a massive increase of coming in. And only at a 5 times increase, you are in the negatives on a 10 by and a 12 by 3080 rig. I like to use the big GPUs because they hash a lot. So just to give an idea of if the 10 GPUs aren't making anything, obviously these smaller ones aren't going to be making as much as better. The smaller ones may be potentially a little bit better because they use less power and they're more efficient. So moving into the future, the things you do have to do, run efficient. 3090s, 3080s, those GPUs, you should probably start selling them. Move on to like A2000s, move on to 3060 Ti's, move on to 3070s. The 6800 from AMD is supposed to be fairly efficient as well. So move to efficient GPUs. That's all blah, blah, blah. Now I just lost track of everything I was saying. But yeah, anyway, moving forward. GPU mining is going to drop in profitability a lot. It's going to come back eventually as people sell off. If the crypto market comes back, even if it wasn't a bull run when this happened, like I said, it won't be profitable. But as people sell off the GPUs, hash rates come down, the difficulties do come down, and the profitability will come back up. But I still think nothing can handle any amount of hash rate coming in from Ethereum at its current state. They need massive price boost. Even Flux. Flux could be a potential go-to, in a year or two's time, but it's going to need like a times 10 in price jump or something. And not only just a quick pump and dump, it's going to need to hold the price there, not just be there for a couple days or a week or something. It's got to hit that price and it's got to stay there and be like, yo, this is the new normal. This is where we're going to hang out at, just like how Ethereum is when it hits its price and bull run. So You know, not just big up and down, because that's not going to do anything. Okay, anyway, moving forward. One thing I do want to say though, I know we're talking bad about GPUs, you know, nothing bad against GPUs, but none of this does affect CPU mining. CPU mining profitability will stay about where it's at depending on the market, unless all those people that did sell all those GPUs decide, you know what, I'm going to go buy myself 100 3900Xs. I'm going to go buy a bunch of 3950Xs. You know what, I'm going to go buy myself, you know, 20 Threadrippers. I wish, but you know what I'm talking about, right? If that happens, everyone starts buying CPU mining rigs, then we're in the same type of situation where the hash rate is constantly going to keep going up, and then that profitability will drop down. But where everything's sitting right now, CPUs are looking pretty good, and they're still looking pretty profitable even in this big drop that we're happening right now. Okay, anyway, moving forward, let's see what's going on here. But the Raptorium price are quite stable. Yeah, it's been hanging pretty stable even in this little dip here. But we'll still, again, we'll have to see what happens early next month after the consolidation and the withdrawals do come out of the smart nodes to see who does pull out of these smart nodes. Myself, I'm not doing it. I'm not pulling out. Maybe if, you know, if what I'm thinking is true, you know, it might be a good idea to pull all of mine out and then sell it and then, you know, buy in at the big dip. You know, that could be a good game plan. Maybe I have a chance to double my smart node money or Raptorium and potentially fill up a complete node by myself. That's a strategy we're going to do, but I'm bad with trading, so I'm just going to leave it. It's going to hang out there, do its thing. I'm not going to worry about, then I actually know I still have that instead of, you know, trying to get the extra there and end up something going bad on my end. Okay, I truly do not think 100% of the ETH hash rate will be going to other coins. Remember, the majority mining form will not switch to other coins. They just shut down. That's very true. It depends where they are, but I do think a lot of the mining farms will swap to other coins. I think they will. It depends on the GPUs they have too. Now, if they're running all them CMP cards and whatnot, now I never really saw hash rates, but I saw a lot of people talking about them. But they're strictly built for memory-based algorithm. Their core is stripped right down to nothing. They don't do very well core-wise, and they're just mostly a memory-intensive GPU for Ethereum mining and potentially maybe Ergo. So if you got to switch over to like Flux or, you know, Raptorium, or not Raptorium, but like Ravencoin or something on them CMP cards, you know, their hash rate may not be that good because their core is very limited and not that great. I could be wrong though. I haven't really seen any hash rates on them. I don't have one to test myself. It's just, you know, some tech background stuff I was reading on how they're kind of built. So I could be wrong, but I'm just assuming that they're like that. I'm not pulling out. Techman's going. He's all in. He's all in. Well, I'm all in. I know a lot of you out there is all in the whole time. You know what's happening. You know what happens in this market. But there's a lot of new miners that, you know, they're on edge. I looked at Reddit the other day. They're like, some guys just like, I just bought like a 10 by 3080 Ti rig. Now what am I going to do? Crypto's going down. Like, there's people out there that are still buying rigs, no idea what's even going on. And they're going to be like, why is the profitability on? I thought I was making $100 a day. How come I'm not? You know, there's people like that. So that's what we're trying to spread this information to, is the newer miners. So keep in mind, you know, don't always look at the fiat value. Maybe look at the coins mined per day and ignore the fiat right there, because long term, you know, it may work out better in your favor there. Yeah, I'm a little concerned because most of my rigs, I call them rigs, are ASIC, fully electric. Oh, are they ETH ASICs? Are they Ethereum ASICs? Which ASICs are they? Have you tried Ethereum Classic? Because I've heard mixed results on some of the ETH miners can mine Ethereum Classic. Others can't because it's technically called ETC hash, even though it is like the same type of algorithm. But I don't know. Let me know. What ASICs do you have and does it mine Ethereum Classic? But there are some other coins there that can still be mined on them. Doesn't mean they're that profitable though, but there's still potential out there. Brian David, what's up? Hey, not too much. What's happening with you? What do we got here? We got 225 viewer guys, 87 likes. Come on, guys. Smash that like button. Smash that follow button. Those pinned links and stuff up there, be sure to click and follow on all those too. Much appreciated. 100%. Please. I have two E3s and they are doing okay. E3s. Which ones are the E3s? You know what? Let's take a look at good old ASIC miner value, because why not? I do think ASICs is another future way to be profitable in mining when it comes to that. Like I think profitability wise, we'll probably, depending if you can get them now, because of this crash and everything, maybe these ASICs should be coming down in price in theory. What am I doing here? in theory, they should be. Why do I keep clicking on the wrong button? Oh my gosh. Horrible, horrible. Sorry, guys. Not a good one. There we go. So E3, where's the E3? Let's see what you got looking at here. E3, 190 mega hash, 760 watts. That seems high, doesn't it? Probability is unknown. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know how to comment on this. I don't know. Do you got free power before we get into this? I'm just kidding. But is this what you got here? 190 mega hash, 760 watts. That's crazy. Hold on here. I see a super chat going on. Yeah, I did. US $5. Thank you very much. Can I get your opinion on what I should mine while I'm at work? About 60 hours a week plus when asleep. My setup is a what? Stop it. Stop it. My setup is a 3950X, 64 gigabyte CL14 RAM, 2080 Ti hybrid. I don't know what the 2080 Ti's can really do right now. I'm assuming maybe Flux or Ethereum right now. We'll see here. Where's the 2080 Ti? 2080 Ti. Click on that one. Let's have a quick look here. 0. I wouldn't go with that right now. So I guess Ethereum right now for your GPU. Flux could be a quick second depending on your power prices. So I go with Ethereum or potentially Flux on the GPU. As for the CPU, right now, currently, I'd either try Raptorium, AVN, or Monero Ocean. Would be my go-tos for that. So, yeah. So GPU, Ethereum, or Flux, and CPU, I'd go AVN, Raptorium, or mine on Monero Ocean, the profit switch, and get paid in XMR. Sorry, guys, phone buggy. Hey, that's all right, MC. Don't worry about it. I have a mix of A10 Pros and and Pro Plus is fully electric. Nice, nice. Those are nice ones, though. Those are some nice ASICs. I always wanted to try one of those, but I just never had the chance. I don't even know what they're worth these days. Yeah. Oh, the L7. L7 profitability is still doing pretty good in this crash, huh? Not too bad. Not too bad. This will be a go-to miner for a lot of people. I think the L7. I really have my eyes on the L7. I just, I can't get one. They're expensive. Hopefully these prices start dropping. And they're out of stock here. We got a pre-order. Still pre-ordering December of 2021. I don't believe the L7s are really even shipped yet, actually. Who was it? Someone messaged me or told me a comment or something that the L7s, they got a message from Bitmain and they're still haven't even done production on them yet or something. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know the full story, what's happening, but yeah. But I do believe ASICs do have a time. I think in the future, these are nice, newer, efficient ASICs. They potentially could be a good way to mine profitably in terms of crypto mining in general. Now, I'm usually on the channel here. I don't strict everything now. It's not a strict GPU mining channel. It's not a CPU mining channel. It's not a straight ASIC mining channel. Obviously, I hardly have any ASICs to test, so hardly any ASICs on the channel, but it's a crypto mining channel. So I try to, test everything out. I don't have a helium miner. It's still one thing I have not got. Next to impossible to get. I'm on the wrong screen. I don't have a helium miner, but I'm trying to get a little bit of everything so I can show you guys, you know what? This is very profitable right now. Maybe you should, look into it potentially, but I'm not saying do it or anything, not financial advice, but I do try to be a lot well-rounded so we have an idea of where all the profitability is moving from time to time. Monero Ocean, I'm not able to view my account even after mining a few hours. Anything I've done wrong? Can you please show how account details viewer look at Monero Ocean profit switching? What? You can't see your account? Okay, well, I'll just jump into Monero Ocean right now. Boom. There, it's done. You should be able to see everything now. You just got to go to their website like that. So here it is. So you put in your address right here. See, this is where it says your address. Just put that in, and it should have everything up and running like so. So yeah, I don't know. It's telling me I'm only getting $6.79 or 79 cents right now, 0.0464 XMR, but I am getting more per day than what it's actually telling me. There's something tricky going on with this, kilohash per day pay that they do, but I don't know what it is. But I am getting more than what it's saying, so it's very interesting how it's only telling me that, and I'm getting like almost double of what it's telling me. Very cool. You can set. Here's all you set all your minimum payments and everything on there. So. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty much, yeah, you just come to the website here, put in your address right there, and that's all it should be. You know what? Let's check got to check my Ethereum here. Remember, I am solo mining Ethereum. Have I hit a block? Oh, guys, no block. Uh-oh. Stressed out. I'm just kidding. I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed. I got 5-6 months here to smash out a block. Are we going to do it? Guys, come on, cheer me on here. Am I going to hit a block in like 5 or 6 months? Let me know. Or should I just go back to a pool? You know, I should just go back to a pool, but I'm all in. I'm do or die. I got 5 months to hit a block. I'm going to do it. 3% luck. Yeah, I've been mining for about 4 days solo. So, you know, it's coming up. Luck's coming up. So I'm getting about 1% of luck a day. So I should be at about 90%. Actually, I should be over 100% by the time the merge happens. So block's going to happen. I'm going to get a block, guys. I'm feeling good about it. And it's not just going to be a normal block. It's not going to be 1.9. It's going to be like a nice 400, 500, 600 ETH block. Especially right now, everyone's trading and everything's going crazy. Maybe someone will throw in a massive tip and one of my GPUs are going to find it. Yes, Magic Lucky. Positive vibes. It's always be positive. Never be down, guys. Never go down. Always think positive. Think about the upside. It's a tough roll. It's a very tough roll, you know, but I check it every morning. I check it every night. I check it. I don't usually check it in between. I just check it out. 0, 0, 0. But one day it's going to say like pending reward 500 Ethereum. Yeah. Am I right? If I hit a 500 ETH block, I probably give away. I probably do it like I don't even know. I have a giveaway of a couple ETH. And I split it up between like 20 winners or something. You know, it'd be insane. I'd do it. And I'm also, even the crypto prices are crashed down to nothing, I'm probably going to I get a Threadripper. I'd go out and I get myself a Threadripper. And then I'd probably throw the rest into a Raptorium Smart Node. That's probably what I would do if I smashed like a 400 or 500 ETH block. Thoughts on Intel building ASICs? I haven't seen their specs yet. Yeah. I dropped that video right there. Intel crypto mining hardware. They're getting into that. It's quite interesting actually if you think about it. Now, I don't know what the specs are. I don't know how well they are. I don't know if it's just going to be for Bitcoin, if they're going to make it for multiple coins. Like if they're going to make a script ASIC, they're going to make a Bitcoin ASIC. They're make obviously not an Ethereum ASIC. If they're doing that, then there's something wrong with them. But, you know, depending, I don't know if they're just going to focus on one algorithm, but they're going to make ASICs for a whole bunch of different ones. But the plus side of all this is now you don't have to import from China and all this stuff being made in the US and whatever else, you know, it'll be easier. The supply, I don't know about supply. Supply is an issue everywhere right now, but moving in the future, you know, it may be better off for all of us, but it does depend how these things perform. It's all about performance. Just because, you know, this one may be a bit cheaper. If Bitmain makes something and it's twice the performance, obviously you're going to roll with the one from Bitmain or something because, you know, it's just better. So it all depends how they actually turn out. I have 2 Bobcat 300s and 6 mini gold shell Doge. They are pretty cool and nice profit as well. Nice. MetaMiner. I tried contacting Gold Shell last week. They never answered me back. I don't know what's going on with them, but I'm trying to get my own Rabid Mining mini Doge miners. You know, my symbol and everything. Not even mini Doge miner. I'd skip the mini Doge. I don't really like to, personally myself, I don't like the mini Doge miner. Honest opinion of the mini Doge. They are slightly more efficient on a plus side as an Antminer L3 Plus, but, you know, in order to get the same amount of hash rate, you're going to need 3 of them. So it's going to be more expensive pretty much to buy mini Doge miners, even though they look cheap at first. To get 3 of those bad boys to come equivalent of an Antminer L3 Plus, it's going to cost more than a straight up buying an Antminer L3 Plus. And the efficiency difference is very, very minimal. So honest opinion, I'd go with an L3 Plus over the mini Doge miners myself personally. But same time, you know, they're older tech, the L3 Pluses. So obviously the L7 is the next bad boy. So that's the one I want. I want the L7. It's the kingpin next script miner for sure. But moving forward, a KD box. I'm trying to get, I said mini Doge miner. I asked them about the mini Doge, but the one I really want is the KD box. I think the Cardano miners are going to be very, very popular moving forward, depending on how the coin does. If it keeps pumping later on in the future, I think Cardano miners are going to be a really nice go-to ASIC miner in terms of profitability. So I'm trying to get myself some personalized Cardano miners, like the mini KD box and stuff like that. But they're not answering me. But guys, I'm always working on stuff. I'm always trying to message these people. I'm trying to get stuff out there, but we'll see what happens. Jarius looks to be BTC only for now, but super low voltage. From what I read, a company already signed a contract for a ton of them. Oh, nice. Okay, sweet. So yeah, if they're doing decent hash rate for very low power, obviously that's what an ASIC is. A lot of hash rate at very low power. So if Intel can pull that off, Intel could definitely make it big in this game, even though they're just stepping into it. If you make a good product that, blows everyone else out of the water or something, it's going to sell. Guaranteed. New bit mains are 3-phase, 5,500 watts. Yeah, I seen that liquid cooled beast, about 198 terahash at 5,000 watts. That still seems like it's burning too much power though, doesn't it? I don't know, maybe not. Because what are the other S19Js? They're like 120, 140 terahash at 3,200 watts. So going to 190 something for, almost slightly under double the power doesn't seem like much of an improvement. Unless you're in term capacity. Again, we're dealing with farms here with cheap power and owning power plants. So, it's a totally different story to them, maybe. 3990X or L7, you got to choose. No, I want both. I choose both. Does that count? Budweiser, 3990X or an L7, I got to choose. I chose both. Is that a good choice? Both of them. Oh man, but I only have like 1,500 watts left of working with on my 30 amp, but I'm already reorganizing. I'm trying to figure out, I can pull all my CPU mining rigs off my 30 amp 120 volt. I can move them on 120 volt circuits. Obviously I can fit about 6 to 8 rigs on a 120 volt circuit because they don't use that much power. I can move the Antminer L3 Plus off the 30 amp. I can move that to 120 volt as well. That's not an issue. It runs 100% fine off 120 volt. So I can free up, upwards of another 3,000 some watts on that if I need it for GPUs or other ASICs. But right now where I'm sitting, I only have about 1,000 to 1,300 watts or something left on that complete setup I have over there in my little basement action. So we'll see what's happening. Monero Ocean is mining Algo Astro BW. I'm not sure what that is. I've seen some weird algorithms popping up on it that it doesn't usually mine, but that's the way Monero Ocean works. Like it calculates for you. You benchmark your CPU on Monero Ocean. It goes through all the coins that it supports. And then, based on hash rates, based on difficulty of the networks, based on the price of the networks, it mines the most profitable coin for you. And I've seen it switch to some algorithms I've never really seen it turn to. And like I said, I'm mining $5 more per day than I would be on Raptorium. Remember, that's with all 11 rigs, not with just a single rig. I'm not making $15, $16 on a single 3900X in a day right now. It's all my rigs put together. Are you running 220 volt? I'm running 240 volt. So yes, pretty much same thing. But yeah, I'm running a 30 amp. I only got a single 30 amp 240 volt circuit there where I have my OCTOMINER. I have about 1 gigahash worth of GPUs on it. Then I got my, how many CPU mining rigs are over there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 over there on it for CPU mining rigs, as well as the L3 pluses on it. And that uses 660 watts. I'm at total about, depending on the algorithm, Raptorium hits or Monero Ocean hits, I'm at anywhere from 4,200 watts upwards of 4,600 watts on my complete thing. And I'm good for about 5,700 watts. Now the peak is like 7,200 watts, but obviously 24/7 use, we run that 80%, which gives me about 5,700 watts or so to use safely. So I'm little about 1,300 watts I have left on that. But I do have options if need be moving into the future, if I get more hardware and stuff, that I can move things around to 120 volt, that supports it. I bought a bunch of solar blocks to cover my rig costs. Nice. I really want to get solar, but the thing is, like, I don't want to put up a big 60 kilowatt or 70 kilowatt solar farm or something and then end up moving. Then you try to sell your house and you're like, why do you have 70,000 watts worth of solar here? No reason. You have enough power to run anything you want and it's free. Good for you. And then have to get solar again wherever we move. Because we do plan on moving sometime to potentially BC or something in a year or two's time. So doing all that right now here would just be a waste for later on over there. So again, I really want solar, but it's just the situation right now, up in the air. How to run self-benchmark test on different algos in Hive OS. I'm not really sure. I've never tried to run any self-benchmark tests, actually. If you're talking about XM rig for CPU miner, I believe the XM rig document files, it tells you how to run a self bench. I've never actually tried it myself though. Budweiser says, I'm at $700 Canadian with 200 gig on ETH and 144 cores and CPUs. That's insane. How many cores do I got? Are you ahead of me now? You got more CPU mining power than I got now. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Insane. Where's my CPU cores? CPU cores. You're not telling me yet. I only got 116. Oh my gosh. Yep. I'm failing. I'm falling behind in everything. I fail. So there you go, Fudwise. You should be making about $20, $25 a day on all them cores on Monero Ocean currently. Oh, do I gotta set it up for you? Let me know. My electric company offers an option to buy solar from your neighbors. Your electric company offers an option to buy solar from your... Oh, solar. Never mind. I thought it was something else. Your goal is to outdo me. Well, you already got me outdone. You were way ahead of me. And you got a Ripper. Fudweiser has a Ripper in his arsenal. He has a 3970X, which in my opinion, I think is probably the best bang for your buck. Kind of. Hey, I better refresh this. Do we hit a block? Oh, imagine if I refresh this live and we smashed out a block. Wouldn't that be awesome? It didn't happen though. No blocks. But let's just take a look at MineRaptorium. MineRaptorium. Do I gotta adjust my screen so you guys can see this better again? Kinda, yep. All right. Boom, boom. All right, there we go. So let's just take a look here. Look at the 3990X. Now this thing is an expensive monster that you can't find anywhere. But it's getting 10,000. Remember, this is just estimated. 10,000 hashes. So 10,000. That's about equivalent of 4 like cores to thread wise. It's an equivalent of about 4 3950Xs or 5950Xs. So 10,138. Let's put in 4 of these. We're getting way more actually. And I'll tell you the reason why 4 5950Xs is outperforming the 3990X. Even though that's the same amount of cores, enough L3 cache to run it all, that is because the CPU speed on the 3990X, it's only like 2.8. Where on the 5950Xs, the stock speed is like 3.8, which boosts up to 4.4. Now the 3990X, it can boost up to upwards of, I believe, 4.2 or 4. But once you start overclocking past the initial CPU core speeds, which is why when I run efficient, I run my CPUs at my 3900X and my 3950X. Once you start going above that 3.8, which is the stock core speed rating of that CPU, that's when you start becoming less and less efficient the higher you go. Now, there's people out there rocking them at 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, but they're using twice the power for minimal hash rate increases than running at 3.8. So keep that in mind. So that's what's going on with the 3990X. Those speeds are a lot slower. So they're not going up. You can get them up to like, actually, maybe it's only like a 3.6 boost. So that's like severely overclocking the 3990X. I don't even want to know how much power I'd use for that. But moving forward, the 3995X Threadripper, which is not on here, it actually has a stock clock speed of like 3.4, 3.5 or something. It's up there. It's higher. Maybe it's not that high, but it will perform better at the lower power consumption. But when it comes to the 3970X, this is why I think this is the go-to in terms of Threadrippers with Lucky Fudweiser there. He does have. The standard clock here is just like the 5950Xs and stuff. It is like 3.8. That boosts to like 4.2, 4.4. So this is a nice thing. And look at that. One of these bad boys is producing, oh, I still got those 4 in there. I was like, that's a big number. But one of these, look at 8.5 kilohash on average. Now, I believe the numbers and the benchmarks here are slightly overclocked what they get. So it's probably going to be a little bit less than 8.5. So we got 8.5 on a single 3970X, where two 5950X is 8.4. So it's slightly higher than the 5950X in its same comparison of two of them to one of those instead of the 4 of them to the single 3900X. So you can kind of see where I'm thinking the best price to performance in terms of rippers is that 3970X Threadripper CPU. Now it's still very expensive. It's still cheaper to build 2 of the 5950Xs, but I think I can justify it in my own mind. Obviously, it's going to be a wicked CPU for mining, but it's also going to rip through all those, rendering experience and stuff when, nice workstation CPU. So it's going to be my new workstation CPU if I ever get to that. But I do think the 3970X is the best price to performance CPU kind of like what we used to see in the 3900X in terms of the Ripper series. The 3000, the 5000 series is still, it's going to be cheaper to build those than it is to build those Rippers. The motherboard for one of those Rippers is like $550, $600 just for the motherboard. The CPU is $3,500 or something. Like, it's insane. And where it's decently priced, it's sold out everywhere. So you can't find them. Dan the Dane. Hey, what's going on, Dan the Dane? What's happening? Now difficulty may drop a little, like with Raven. I get the same amount of coins even after the halving. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Ravencoin difficulty has been dropping. Let's see if it went down anymore, actually, guys. Let's take a look at Ravencoin. Ravencoin hash rate. See where we're at now. Let me check my screen for you guys. Check my screen, adjust it up. Sorry, it's so white. It's so white. You know, I'll go to two. I don't usually use the 2Miners charts, but I will use it because it's not so white. I can't see my screen very good. How about that one? There we go. It's a little bit. We can kind of see it. So when was the halving? The 11th. Where's the 11th? Is it? Oh, are we back here? No, we got to go back a little bit more. Got to go back a little. Oh, here's the halving. January 10th, 11th, right there. So we were at 8.75, and then boom, where are we at now? 4.5. So we're 50% still. We're still 50% less hash rate on there, which obviously half the hash rate is gone. The profitability should theoretically be exactly the same in terms of coin per mined as it was pre-halving. The block reward dropped 50%, 5,000 to 2,500. Now half the hash rate is gone. That means half the difficulty is there. So coins mined per day is pretty much exactly the same as it was back over here. Now, if this hash rate does pick up at all, then obviously your coins mined per day starts dropping, and most likely we'll see more people dropping off the network as these crypto prices do come down. Again, who knows? If you're doing anything like I've been mentioning here, right now is the time to mine. People drop off the networks, and the profitability long term picks up because you are gaining more coins per day than you originally were in a bull run. 219 viewers. I cannot see the likes, guys, so be sure to hit that like. Also, guys, those links. You guys hitting the links up there? The gaming channel. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to that. Much appreciated. If we do hit over 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away my Raptorium smart nodes. And that is around, what is it? It's a little over 3,000. So we'll look at that tomorrow, actually, in tomorrow's live stream, because we will get my second payout for the week. We'll see how much we get, but it's usually around 3,600 Raptorium or something. So we will be giving that away moving forward if we do hit the old 1,000 subscriber mark on the old gaming channel. It's all up to you guys. Also, the other streaming place, you know, hit that old follow button. I got to check there, guys. I haven't looked chat there for a while. What do we got going on? Hermano Drizzle, what's happening? Seb Heslow just did a great video on that. I might switch to MO when O11 data goes down. Maybe I'll try it sooner. Oh, yeah, that's right. That is 100% correct. O11 data pool, if you guys are unaware, if you're not in Discord link is in the description, obviously. But the O11 data pool for Raptorium is shutting down February 6th, I believe. I will be dropping a video, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. We'll see what happens to this weekend. I'm pretty busy. I got to run to Red Deer and stuff today. Oh, my gosh. I got to get a hold of someone. I know someone in Red Deer that may let me test out a 6600 XT as well. So I got a whole bunch of stuff I got to do. But we'll see what happens. Moving forward, though, oh, totally forgot what I was going to say now. I hate it when that happens. All right, cancel that. I don't know what I was even talking about. I lost it. I went to take a sip of water. The vacuum, I don't know if you guys can hear that. The vacuum's upstairs is vibrating the floor. So, yeah, crazy. But yeah, oh yeah, the Raptorium data pool will be shutting down February 6th. So you are going to have to move pools. The payments will drop to 0.01 Raptorium. And instantly pay everybody out that has a balance on the pool, and then it will be shutting down because my mod, you know, it's becoming too much work. He's been doing that in his free time and stuff, and now it's time to move on to other pools, guys. All right, moving forward now. What do we check out in the chat here? Fully electric. Some message was hidden, so I don't know what that was, but Techman fixed them. You guys, Techman has a wrench. Don't mess around. He throws it, and you cannot dodge it. I can't get into Discord. Fully electric, why not? You should be able to. If you're not getting the captcha to fill out, then just, you know, send me a DM or something. We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Figure something out there. Okay, that one's done. My 3970X is running hot, so I think I need to downvolt it. What is a good setting? Yeah, that's the other issue with the Rippers and the 3970Xs. I don't know what to set them at. I've never played with one. I haven't tried it. I don't know how they react to BIOS settings and voltage settings, so I don't really know how to tweak them things out. If Boris is around, he probably knows how. Techman, I'm not sure if you have any experience with him. Maybe he knows how, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to set up the Rippers until I actually, get one in my hand and play with it and see if I can melt it or not. Profitable Raptorium CPU mining rig build 3900X times 2. Keith Betts, yes. That's a oh yeah, that one. That's right. That video. You're talking about the video I did. Yeah, that's a great video. A lot of people did like that one. I can't even DM you. It said read only. I can't even DM you. That's interesting. You should still be able to DM me even from the welcome spot. Oh, we'll see what happens. I'll look you up. What's your I don't know. Send me an email or something, I guess, and then I'll with your Discord name and stuff, and then I'll look you up. We'll figure something out. We'll get you in there. Don't worry about it. Rippers are currently out of my league. 280 watt TDP is a bit much for me. Okay, Tech man, that's all right. We'll figure it out. One day I'll get my hands on some Rippers here, and we'll get down to the bottom of this. We'll get some tuning happening, but I don't know when that'll be. It's gonna be a while. Ripper fund, guys. We need a Ripper fund. Ripper fund. Nobody has any Ripper fund cash because everyone's broke. Crypto prices are crashing. What's the prices at? Are these legit prices? Oh yeah, I wanted to look at what is this? No, join for free. I don't want to join. Oh man, I'm stuck here. All right. No. Can I go back now? Back. Cancel. Back. Cancel. All right. Leave. All right, I'm just leaving. Refresh. Eth block. Oh, no Eth block. No Eth block, guys. Use the same name, Fully Electric. All right, I will write that down, and I will try to get you in after Fully Electric. There we go. Wrote you down. All right, we'll get you in the Discord after. 3990X fund. Yeah. Did you not just hear me, fund-wise? The 3990X is extremely expensive for what you get. It's not as good as it should be. Now, the 3995X, that may be the next one. Ripper fund, I planned ahead. Oh, Tech man, thank you very much. Much appreciated. One day we will have this Ripper, for sure. I see XMR. Science and facts. You see XMR where? What are you talking about? Would I need to get better cooling for my CPUs? Bill B, it depends how you want to run them. Now, when building a CPU mining rig, you have different options. There's cheap motherboards, there's medium motherboards, and there's obviously the high-end gaming X570 motherboards. Now, if you want to run it at a nice efficient setting, you can get all the cheap parts. Low power supply, the B550s, X470s, B450s, they're just fine 100%. Now, if you do plan, and the 3000 series stock Wraith Prism cooler works just fine, 100. But if you do plan on overclocking that thing past that 3.8 point, maybe going to 4.2, 4.4 like some people, you are going to need the more expensive. You're going to need to upgrade your cooler. You're going to need the X570 motherboards. They have the extra VRAM cooling to keep the motherboards cool, because if you start overclocking it on those, those less budget, or the more budget-friendly X470s and B450s and whatnot, your motherboard could start overheating. Even though the voltage and stuff is fine for your CPU, if your motherboard starts overheating and it can't support it, it will reboot because of that. So you are going to need better hardware in order to overclock your CPU more. But you can build your CPU mining rigs for very cheap if you run them nice and efficiently. So keep in mind, it all comes into how you do want to run that CPU. Did you say the name? I took you to Costco with me and packing my food now. What? Did I say your name? No. Did I say Golden Wolf? Did I say your name? I don't think I did. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Passes the beer. Skabooski, what's going on? Pass the beer. Threadripper Pro 3975WX. Is that good too? 3975WX? I don't know. Let's have a look at it. 3975WX. Specs. Let's see what that thing's ripping. Looks like there aren't many great matches for your search. Okay, whatever then. Google doesn't like rippers. How could... Oh, Google. You probably... But Google made by... Probably in with Intel. Not letting you. Okay, 3975 WX processors. They are boost clock up to 4.2, so that's all right. You can run her up to there, but that would use a lot of power. Base clock. Oh, 3.5. 3.5 is a nice base clock, so almost your 3.6. So that's pretty good. 32 cores, 64 threads. So this is the pro version. Where is 280 watt TDP 6? Where's the L3 cache? Why can't I find the L3 cache? It should have enough. I believe this is still the 128. There it is. L3 cache 128. So what's the difference between the 3975 and the 3970? Where's the 3970X? 3970X, where are you? AMD. Scroll down. Specs. So where's base? Oh, it's one extra. So the 3970X, your 75X, you're probably going to be paying, depending on the price difference, it's slightly better maybe. But yeah, look at this. Base clock 3.7. So you could run this 3.7 and you're within the base clock range of the 3970X. And everything else is pretty much the exact same specs. Actually, this has a higher boost clock than the 3975X. I don't know. The 3970X is probably the better one to go in terms of pricing. If you can find the other one at the same price, then maybe go to the other one. But yeah, I don't know. It looks like a decent CPU for sure. It just depends on pricing for it. People looking at me like I am mad streaming Rabid live walking through Costco. Which Costco are you at? Hey, Costco, attention. Clean up on aisle 4. Yes, that's right beside the socks. Can they hear that? Did they hear that in Costco? 3970X, much cheaper motherboard. Okay. So 3970X, if that guy says much cheaper there, Carlos RC, so obviously it's the better way to go. Cheaper. Cheaper is always better. Wait for the new V-Cache. Yeah, the 3D V-Cache on the next AMD CPUs coming. Oh, I can't wait for those CPUs. They're going to be insane. And why? Because it may make Haven more profitable than Raptorium, potentially, which makes Monero Ocean a lot more profitable as well. So I'm really pumped for that. If they can stack in more L3 cache, enough to fully utilize the complete CPU on something like Haven, that's going to be a game changer when it comes to CPU mining. I personally think myself. Play Siren Sound. Yeah, 3D V-Cache next month. Is it next month? That's coming? Oh my gosh. We got a Ripper fund and a 3D V-Cache fund. Just kidding. But yeah, I definitely want to check out those 3D V-Cache versions that, I guess it'd be the 5950X 3D is they're going to call it. Is that what they're going to call it? It's not the 6000 series. It's the 5, because the 58X 3D, they're still in the 5000 numbers. So AM4 motherboards and everything should work as well, I believe. They're not changing the AM5 until is it the 6000 or 7000? The one's coming out at the end of the year. So yeah, these ones should still work with AM4. Yeah, it's going to be sweet. Can't wait. Hurry up and drop it. No, only the Pro. What? Just wait for that. Box fans. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, moving forward. Let's check out all these other live streams. What do we have here? Maybe I'll try it sooner. Oh, still same one over here. Okay, sounds good. Oh, wrong one. Too many buttons to click on. Dennis McAfish, my Ravencoin is an air raid stream. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? And one CPU for the AM4, which is the 58V3. Oh, they're only making the 58V3 for AM4. So like they're not making the 5950X V3. It's going to go straight to 6000. Is that what you're trying to tell me here? That doesn't make sense. That does make sense. I don't know. I got to look into this more. I don't really know. But if they're coming next month, I definitely got to look into this because we're almost at the end of the month. Now, by next month, do you mean February? Or are they coming in March? Because if they're coming in February, I better start, putting some funds away or something somewhere for this. Because I didn't realize they're that soon. Okay. Very, very interesting. I use about the same wattage. No, okay, what do we got here? 206 viewers, guys. 206. Smash that likes because I can't really see how many likes there are, but I see a 1. So that's at least 100 and something. Not 200. There should be a 2 there, guys. 2. Oh, yeah, I haven't hit this button for a while. Let's hit it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up button, follow button, heart button, and a whole bunch of whatever other buttons you have on your screen. Just hit them all. Hit them. Just make sure you don't leave, though. English only in chat. No weird jibba jabba. What? There's some weird jibba jabba going on. Who's jibba jabbing? Techman's too fast. See how fast he is with that wrench? I think he just throws it and it just homes there. It just homes around the chat and he doesn't even do anything. He just throws it and it's like Thor's hammer of chat fixing. Greetings from Mexico. Hey, what's going on, Yodam? Yodan MX. Greetings. Nice. Pew pew. 2 looking to buy some more when they hit 4 to 500. The 5950X is getting more expensive. Are they really? Yeah, the CPUs. Let's check out Kijiji. Anything listed on Kijiji? Kijiji, where are you? All right. Adjust my screen so you guys can see what's going on here. All right, what are we gonna look for? You know what? Let's start with 5950X. Are there any for sale? I think I'm everywhere in Canada, so I should probably just have Alberta or something here, but that's all right. City of Toronto. What? Budweiser. Oh, this is not a. Do not be fooled. The CPU is cheap $50 knockoff that has been repackaged to look like $1,000 CPU. Reminder: if the deal looks good to be true. Okay, so never mind. I was like, Budweiser, look at this. But this guy's saying, look out for people selling fake CPUs. So that's not good. Never mind. Moving forward. South End. I don't know where they even are. South End. $700. That's not too bad. Oh, it's 3950X. So yeah, that's still not too bad. 5950X. No thanks. That's like brand new price. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at mining rigs. Let's look at some mining rigs. Mining rigs for sale. Computer accessories. Go. Engage. Oh, I see something blue in chat. What do we got going on here? Mac. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Rabid Wetners. Thank you very much for the US $5 donation. Much appreciated. 100%. Threadripper Fund. Here we go. Okay, what do we got for mining rigs here, guys? 220 megahash 6x GPU mining rig. $5,500. Wow. So let's just take this back. When I bought that 8x RX 580 8 gigabyte, I mixed with 4 gigabyte cards as well. I paid $1,400 Canadian, so $1,400, so way cheaper than this. It was 12 GPUs, 380 megahash, 4 power supplies, the Amazon metal rack, and obviously two motherboards, and then the risers and everything to make everything run. So I got all that for $1,400, and look at this, 220 megahash with these 6 GPUs, $5,500. Absolutely insane. Oh, someone's selling an OCTOMINER. Oh, a high-end crypto mining farm. 1.6 gigahash. Hey, this is Fudweiser. Is this you? You selling your farm? Oh, this guy's got a couple OCTOMINERs. Look at that. He has the X8 Ultra and the X12. This almost looks exactly the same as my setup. That's the same rack I have mine on. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Anyway, what's this guy talking about? Selling 2 rigs as a bundle. Farm, 1.6 gig. GPUs cleared month in, well taken care of in a temperature controlled room, yada, 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 yada. What do we got? 5 3080s, full hash rate, 3070s, full hash rate, 3090. Obviously, he even says that again, obviously. So yeah, he has all full hash rate GPUs. But yeah, the price, $51,000. Moving on. We should message that guy right now and be like, I don't even know where Aberdeen is. Where's Aberdeen? I'm going to message him up and be like, hey, buddy, you realize crypto's like done, right? It's gone. There's no more crypto, man. We can't mine anymore. Just start feeding them stuff like that. See what they say. Professional mining rig. 500 megahash, guys. 8 cards by 3070 non-LHR. A steal. 14,500. No thanks. Moving on. 2 3060 Ti's. $3,300. Okay. Yeah, so prices are obviously still completely insane, but moving forward, more and more people are starting to list because they're trying to get what they can out of their rigs right now. Because they know as more and more people do start selling off in the future, then they're just the prices are gonna start dropping down, and we're gonna start seeing that right soon. Why does it look like Panda stuff? Hey, yeah, you know what? You're right. Maybe that's Red Panda. That's in where's Aberdeen? No, that's not BC. Panda lives in BC. That's not his stuff. Oh, why does it look like just give it away? Yeah, just give it away. That's too much. Yeah, it's RPM stuff. Crypto is crashing. Price is going down. Everybody run and hide. What's going on? Crypto's dying. What are we gonna do? That's all you see on Reddit. If you looked on Reddit lately at the cryptocurrency channel, that's all you see. Experts weighing in on this. This is gonna happen. This is happening. Oh my gosh, I just bought a mining rig. What do I do? Help, help. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Arbor, that's in Scotland? Really? Is it really? There must be one around here. I thought Kijiji was Canadian only. Bad cat. Is that really in Scotland? Okay, so that'd be expensive. Especially to ship that. That's going to be $51,000 shipping. Maybe that's what they meant. They're selling it for $51,000. It's free plus shipping. I heard Russia is going to ban BTC for sure. Yeah, I did see that article. You know, I didn't do a Rabid news video since, I don't know when my last one was. Where was my last one? Yeah, the European one. So yeah, the next day I saw the Russian thing. So I was going to drop that, but then I just got busy. But I'll be looking into the Russian thing here soon. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Russia wants to ban it all as well. Rally Northeast Scotland. Really, Northeast Scotland. Huh, interesting. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Yeah. I spent 12K for 720 megahash. Feels like a good deal with these prices. 12K, yeah, it's not too bad, depending when you did get that, though. A community of 622 people. Everything is located 18 minutes northeast of Saskatoon. That's Saskatchewan. So that's Saskatchewan then, right? That's right beside Alberta. That's in Canada. So there's an Aberdeen in Canada. That's Saskatchewan because Saskatoon is like central Saskatchewan, I believe. Putin is Putin on crypto. Oh, Tim, my 3090 run cooler with Hive versus Windows. Does yours? Keith Betts? Yours is running cooler? It could be different settings. I don't know. They may ban mining, but it can still use it. So they can use crypto, they just can't mine it. So they want everyone to feed the exchanges. Pretty much what they're saying. Based on 3 times 6600 XT lower watts. Huh. Nice. Good stuff. Right on. What are we at here? 1222. Well, I think we should probably wrap this up because I do have to run to town, guys. I'd like to get going more, but we're going to be back again tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I'll check my subscribers. I got to check on the gaming channel. If that thing is over 1,000 subscribers, we will have our giveaway tomorrow. Some Raptorium, guys, for you guys. My smart nodes, around 3,600 worth. If that's what I get. I have to look. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We'll divide it between 2 people. 2 lucky winners will have it. But that's if the gaming channel does hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't clicked the links at the top, be sure to subscribe over there so we can do that. Anyway, thank you everyone for showing up. I will see you guys again tomorrow. And have a good one. Have a good rest of your Saturday. And have a great weekend to all you guys out there. Please hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, follow. Everything that follows, you know, all the stuff depending on what you're watching on. Oh, I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabid out.